Hello there, this is George Kosh, and I'm going to take you through a new landing page in the Landing Page Builder. If you're not familiar about how to get to the Landing Page Builder, you can get it through Website Management here on the top menu, or on the left-hand menu down below under Website Management. You'll see that it'll pop up right here. It is called the Landing Page Builder. And there we go, it's right here. Currently, it's the fourth one down. I want to talk to you about one particular landing page, which is landing page 15, which is allowing you to use the eBook Rebrander version 2 and give them away to generate leads. Now this is pretty neat. As you know, it just starts off, I'm going to say eBook books for free or ebooks free, and you can make this up. And as per all the other landing pages, it's pretty much the same. What it's going to do is it's going to generate landing page automatically, but with no ebooks selected. This is where the easy part comes. If you have taken your ebooks in the Rebrander version 2 and you've saved them, they will show up as stored here. And these are the ones that you should be able to use, no problem, on the different slots that you're going to be able to fill here to give away ebooks. Now what I wanted to show you before I continue is just the difference here of what the landing page looks like. Up in the top left corner is where you can, if you like, put a logo. You know, a small logo could have your domain name on it or anything. And this is where the ebooks are going to show up when I pick them. Now, if you don't have any of these stored, it's no problem. You'll be able to click on the image and it's going to take you over to the rebrander and you can rebrand a couple of these books. Okay. For now, I have rebranded all of them, which is really exciting because I can go in here and I can pick some ebooks. Now what I'm going to do to make things simple is I'm going to just fill 2 of the spots. Actually, let's do 3 of the spots. I'll do 3 and 4. Now you can pick any book you want. I can just put 8 in here. I can mix them anyway. And the ones that you don't pick, don't worry about it. They'll stay blank, as you're going to see. So I'm going to hit the update button right here. And I'm going to go here and I'm just going to hit refresh rather than bring it up again. All right, there it is. Now, this is really cool because what's going to happen is I've got this ebook landing page here set to, if I go down a little bit, sign up associates only. However, I do have other options. I can sign up associates and build an external list, or I can build an external list only, or I can do any external list that exists, such as Traffic Wave or some new autoresponder system. The neat part about this is all of these are possible, and I'm going to show you these last few here in detail. Okay, but for now, the way I've currently got this set up with, and this is for mostly beginners, these will generate associates for you right away, so you don't have to worry about any settings or anything. Okay, what will happen is this. When the person clicks download, it will ask them for their first name, their last name, and their email address. When they click to get their ebooks, what's going to happen is 2 windows will open. One window will open into the member area, as we are all familiar with landing pages, and the second window will just automatically email them. And I'm going to repeat this again. The system will email your download links that you put in when you did the rebranding automatically in a nicely formatted email. Now, the beauty of this is you're doing 2 things. You are emailing your ebooks that are rebranded with your information to them directly. You don't have to worry about it. And at the same time, you're generating people into the associate program. Remember, you can change these words too. Okay, these are yours on the landing page, and you can see them right here. Attention online markers, it's ready now, so you can change the names, maybe put a few names of books up here, and you can put anything in there that you want. Okay, so far this is just amazing. You can also put a little link to a logo image if you want, especially in website management where you can use any of the online editors to create some beautiful graphics. Let me go down here a little bit and let's just change a few things up. Let's say, for example, that you had one of the external lists, such as an Aweber list or a GetResponse list. I'm going to go down here. What it'll do is it's going to say to you, okay, if you're using, these are the supported lists with the system. And you can put all of these in and make sure that you put in Aweber if you're going to fill this in. So very simple here. you're going to sign up associates and build an external list. You've picked Aweber. Make sure you put the information in here. Okay. Once that's done, what's going to happen is when people go to the form, two things will happen. Number one, they'll get signed up into the associate program. Number two, they will also be sent an email from your external list, be it Aweber GetResponse. And thirdly, they're going to receive an email that automatically will send the ebooks out. Okay, so those three different things happen. Now, the final one is if we're going to build an external list only, we support these ones easily. Watch this. Okay, so now we're not going to be building associates at all. This is for you. If you're in another business opportunity and you want to use this, you can pick these four, but it gets more exciting, so hold with me. I have coded these ones in. Okay, so these ones are the easier ones to do. Let's say that you were using Traffic Wave, because you look up here and you say, oh, well, what about my Traffic Wave or my other autoresponder? External list form code for other lists. You select that and you hit update and watch what happens. Come all the way down here, and it's a little bit more complicated, but I can assure you, you won't find it very difficult at all if you follow through with this. What I do is I set up some code for you, and all of this is set properly now. What we're going to do is we're going to fill this area in right here with this code, but what I need for you to do is get some stuff from the other list, and it's only two little tiny things. What I'm going to do to make this easy is I'm going to copy this code here and put it on a bigger page. And by that I mean this, watch. I'm going to select my notepad here, and what I want to do is I'm going to bring it over to my other form, okay? And we're going to take a look at the code because it's not as bad as you think. There's two things that we need to do. Every list that you will have, it could be Traffic Wave or anything, will require some hidden fields to be put in. So you're going to overwrite this with the codes, and I'm going to show you as an example with Aweber, because Aweber is pretty much the same thing as everything else. The only other area where we're going to do it is here. So I want you to remember there's just the two spots. And when you see how easy this is, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's not so bad. I'm going to go to Aweber right now. I'm just pulling up my Firefox browser here, and I'm going to show you this here. Okay, so here we go. And there we are. I'm just going to pull it over here in a sec. Okay, so just pulling this over inside for you. I'm going to Aweber here, and what I've done is I've come in to log in, and where you want to go in anything, and you got to remember I'm talking in general here, so if you have Traffic Wave or any of these other auto response systems, they pretty much all give you this type of a thing. And if you're familiar with forms and things like that, this should be very easy for you. What you want to do is you want to create a form. It doesn't matter what form it is, and you want to go and get into the publish area. Now what's going to happen is when you click publish, it's going to say to you, how do you want to install your form? And they all do this, and we always want to go click on I'll install my own and then grab the code. Okay, now all of this code, too messy for me. I'm going to get rid of the styles, and I want you to notice something here. The neatest thing is, remember I said there's hidden fields, and you can see there's a hidden field here, and here. Watch. I'm going to just grab this and I'm going to copy it. Okay. And I'm going to go back to my notepad just to make things a little bit easier for you. Okay. I'm going to pull up another notepad here. And you can use this and watch this again if I'm going too quick here. Okay. So you can just pause it and take a break. These are the hidden fields that I want. I want these fields here. And the only other thing I want is this. Okay, so these two things. All this other stuff is forget about it. You don't need to worry about any of this junk. Okay, all I want you to do is say to yourself, I want wherever it says hidden. Okay, so we're going to grab all these hidden things right here. Okay, right to there. So we're going to take these and we're going to copy and paste these into our form. Okay, so I'm going copy. And then I'm going to go into my other notepad there that I had, which was right over here. And I'm looking for those enter the fields here from your external list form. Okay, and these are the first ones. Okay, so already we're done that part. Now the form where I said, remember the form action, is down here. It's the second one, and this is that HTTP. And if it's HTTPS, you can put that in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab it. And there it is right here. You see where it says action equals? And there we go. We're going to copy this. We're going to go back to that notepad, and we're going to put it in here. I'm going to overwrite the whole thing. There we go. Delete that, and then we're going to paste it in, okay? There we go. So now what we want to do is, again, just to review, I put in the hidden fields up in here where I overwrote, and I also did the form action up here, okay? This one is for the ebooks. You don't touch anything, okay? So always say to yourself, there's two things I have to do, and you overwrite those two things. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go edit, and I'm going to select everything, and I'm going to copy it. Now let's go back. Right in here is where I'm going to put it, okay? Paste. Now this here is if you make a mistake. This will always stay the same. You can always come back and grab this again. Okay, so if you make a mistake up here and you get all confused or anything like that, don't worry about it. The form, these fields are still here, fine. Okay, so if we update this, the beauty of this now is if you go to your landing page, you can't really see anything different. It's all done behind the scenes. Now what happens, since I've got it tied to my external list, is two things. I'm not signing up associates. All I'm doing is I'm building my external list by giving away books. And I don't have to worry about sending the ebooks. Okay, and this has never been done. I know this will take you a little bit of time here, but don't worry about it. It'll happen, and you can test it out right there. The beautiful thing about this is when people come here to download, they will put their name in and their email address, and it'll do the two different things. And if I say, for example, George Kosh and George K at worldprofit.com, and I can say this, you'll notice two different things. I'm already a subscribed because I've already tested the system, as you can all see. And if you check the other one, it says your ebooks are on the way. All right, and they come out really nicely formatted. If I'm lucky, I have got them by now. I'm going to just pull them up on my thing, and I'm going to bring over the other screen. Sometimes they take a few seconds here, but you know what? There we go. So I'm just going to pull this up now. And I just want to show you what this looks like here. Okay, so what I'm going to get is it'll say, thank you for requesting our ebooks, share your download links. All right, they're all in there formatted. Thank you, George Kosh admin. All right, and each download goes to the one that you set up in the rebrander. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. Again, my thing would be I would just use this to build associates to start. And if you want one to build associates, one to do external code, one to do this, one to do that, and you keep saying to yourself, boy, I'm going to need like 6 of these, don't worry about it. You can make as many as you want. You go down here, you enter another landing page, and you start all over again. So you can have 4 or 5 of these babies just rocking and rolling all the time. Okay, so thanks a lot, and I hope you enjoy this.